As you probably know, software today takes an awesome amount of time to write. It used to be measured in man hours, and then it was measured in man months. It's now measured in man years. In 1983, when Windows first came out, it was supposed to be launched on a particular date, and there was the big delay. It was supposed to be launched on November 10th. It was actually 6 months later because the project took 6 man years to complete. That means they had to have teams of people working day in, day out. It took a total of 6 man years. Nowadays, software programs are not measured in man years, they're measured in man decades, in hundreds of years. It takes sometimes thousands of man years to write various software programs. The Space Shuttle was launched, and scientists estimated how much coding went into the Space Shuttle. Keep in mind, it's not just an onboard computer, but you have all of the various different systems. They measured that all of the computer programming on the Space Shuttle would have taken approximately 22,000 man years to write. It was written by so many different teams and so many different industries with so many different parts that no human being could know it all. They couldn't possibly test it all because 22,000 man years is an astonishing number. Okay, ask any biologist, any chemist, any neurologist the following question: what is more sophisticated, the Space Shuttle or a human baby? Anyone who understands basic science will tell you that there's no comparison. The human baby is a chemical machine that's so vastly more sophisticated and intricate than the Space Shuttle that it is in a league in and of itself. Zero basis for comparison because it's vastly more complex. Okay. Here's the question: where did the baby come from? So as you know, the baby began with 2 cells. The egg cell, which is the largest cell in the human being, almost visible to the naked eye, and the sperm cell, which is 100 times smaller. These 2 cells unite, and from these 2 cells come the trillions upon trillions of cells called the human baby, including the brain, the pancreas, the stomach, the lungs, the skin, the liver, all the different organs. How does the cells know to divide, to become the skin, to become the nails, to become the brain, to become the eyes? So as you know, it's really quite simple. It's something called DNA. But if you understand what DNA is, you'll have a tremendous, tremendous insight. DNA is the computer programming contained within each cell that tells the cell what to do. But the DNA coding is so submicroscopic that no human being can see it. Under 100,000 power, they believe that they can see sort of the shadow of the double helix. They're not sure. So what I'm saying to you is as follows: 22,000 man years to write the coding of the Space Shuttle, and that's considered archaic and simplistic compared to the human baby. And all of the coding of the human baby is contained in every single cell. Every single cell contains all of the coding to create the entire baby. That's so submicroscopic that under 100,000 power can't be seen. This is astonishing. This is wondrous. And you come to real Yiras Shamayim, you come to really appreciate God, you come to a very different relationship to your Creator. To do this, you have to put back the wow, you have to put back the excitement, you have to think about the wonders. And when you do that, you relate to Hashem in a very different measure.